we have more info in the Jay Slater case, another piece to the Jay Slater puzzle. Thank you, AYUB. So when it comes to AYUB and the pictures that he showed, a lot of us got some information out of that. I dug so deep into those pictures. That's where I've been. By the way, I felt like we needed an energy shift. And so welcome to our new set. It's just something I enjoy doing, is switching up from time to time. Let me know what you think down below. And let's jump over to Not Papagayo. All right. So AYUB shows us a video that he was filming of Jay as Jay is drinking directly out of, I believe it's a Hennessy bottle. And that's a very vital piece of evidence. I call it evidence. It's the night he goes missing. And wait till you find out why that could be actual evidence. All right. So let's just jump over and let's play that video. Okay. Whoops. Over here. Okay, let's get up a little closer. I want you to pay attention to the lighting. Wait a minute. Let's go back a second. I want you to look at something. Do you see this? Straight, whoa, right here. You'll see a giant, like, column, right? We'll go real slow. See it? It's very faint there for a minute. It's a column. And, oh, there was a good, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Let me see what I can do here. We're going to enlarge that. And that way for sure you can see. Right here is where I'm talking about. Right here and right here. That's a very important. That is in only one club that I'm aware of. Out of all the research that we've done, that appears to be Sugar Reef. So why is that important? If you look, you can see the pole right here. And then you can see the hard edge of the wall there. And I thought it was interesting. There was a poster, somebody that shared this with us. I'll read it for you. It said, and it's talking about that footage of Jay Slater where he's turning up the bottle. And it says, this is filmed at Sugar Reef, Tenerife, not Papagayo's. So unless everybody failed to mention that they were here after Papagayo or went here before Papagayo's, then I believe this must have been the 2 nights before he went missing, because Jay is not going to wear the same gray t-shirt 2 nights in a row. Meaning that the last footage of Jay that we've been seeing has been a lie. And the missing persons poster Lucy printed out said he had a white t-shirt on. Okay. Let's look at that video one more time. All right, I just want to slow it up. I just want to go real slow. Let's go from the beginning. Okay, Jay's smiling and laughing. Looks like he's having a good time. He's filming himself. Now, as he gets about right there, could this be where the actual shot where the mouth is covered? Maybe it's because he has a bottle up to his mouth, right? Could this be the actual snapshot of him in the watch AP off some CUNT thing? That snapshot? Okay, I'm just wondering. And then it could be lighting. It very well could be lighting, but I'm looking at this place. Could be the shadow of his glasses. It looks a little rosy under here, but Jay seems to be having a really good time. He seems to be very alert. The bottle did have alcohol in it. I could see it sloshing. I'm just moving it real slow. Didn't look like it tasted very good, right? That's not a real good yum yum look. Now, at this point, Jay is with it. He has his shirt on. He has his bag. He's able to tip it back. Forgive me. And so we listened to AYUB talk about, he almost said that they, I don't know what word he used, but connected, right? They would hook up. They would hook up throughout. So it sounded like they were hooking up before Papagayos too. Now, in that, Jay is wearing that shirt. The same shirt that he's in on Sunday. And I'm going to think, when I'm done with this, I think you might question, is this how Jay actually got spiked? And did this happen before Papagayos? Here's why. So, this is Sugar Reef, and it's open till 4 a.m. legally. Like, it's open super late. Remember, AYUB said the last place open? So I think he went there before and after. All right, here we go. I went ahead and I went on the Google Maps and I found Sugar Reef, right? And then I was going to go to Papagayos, but I'm like, wait. Here we've got Doner Kebab. And that's what AYUB said. He was even confused why Jay would go for Scran, because he just had kebab. They'd just been at kebab. Okay, so that makes sense, right? Okay. That's on the way. Let's continue and go a little bit further. So we're still on Veronica's Strip. I just found that so strange. And let's head over past Kentucky Fried Chicken and get to Papagayos. That's how close they are. So I can go back and forth, and we can even go behind Papagayos and just give it a little click. We're at the beach. We can turn around. We can look at the backside, which is the Molly Pizza. Does that have anything to do with the Molly kids on that message? I have no idea. But let's get back on this main strip. We're going to head down Veronica's, what is it now, 3 blocks, and we're going to be right back at Sugar Reef and Jumping Jacks, which are side by side. Now, let's talk about this for a minute. Jay does have that shirt on. That is the exact same shirt, right, as he's got in what everybody's showing as Papagayos. And we can see it right there. Well, a little before that, right? There we go. Same shirt. But I think instead of it being that Jay went through all this after, where he seems to be well put together, still in a party mood, I think that happened before Papagayos. And I find this interesting. So I went to their actual site, and it says by this guy right off the bat, this first thing that I read, and it's right on their site. This is how it is. You don't even need to scroll. It says, I had the worst experience of my life at this club last night. From the moment I arrived, I was treated with blatant disrespect by the staff. The bartenders were incredibly rude and seemed to intentionally avoid serving me, which I can only assume was because I'm gay. All right, let's continue. Later in the evening, a barmaid began acting aggressively towards me for no reason and escalated the situation to where I was forcibly removed from the premises and treated. The treatment I received was appalling. Being slapped and pushed into the street is completely unacceptable. It was clear that the staff were working together against me and that the entire environment felt deeply homophobic. Are you kidding me? This is not just poor service, this is discrimination and physical assault. I strongly urge anyone to avoid this place. I will also be filing a report with the police regarding the physical assault and the intolerable treatment I endured. All right, so I'm like, wait, let's go. Let's look at TripAdvisory. All right, so here we go. Sugar Reef. Okay. Duration 2 to 3 hours. I have no idea what that means. All right, let's get over here and let's just check out their reviews. Okay. Would never go back if you paid me. Wouldn't recommend it at all. Went there a first night and was just minding my own business when something happened. And the next thing I know, 6 bouncers steamed and started kicking 9 bells out of me and random people for no reason. And to top it off, I had my phone stolen. Biggest waste of space hole I've ever been to. Next. Avoid at all costs. Avoid this place at all costs. Gangs of bouncers beating up young kids and robbing them in full view. Do not let your kids go here. It's only a matter of time before someone is seriously hurt. They target young kids just out to enjoy their holiday. Truly disgusting and a dangerous place. Avoid. Let's go to this one. I'm just going straight down the line. Be aware, unsafe. First night in Tenerife, October 27th, when leaving my daughter, noticed her phone had been nicked from her pocket. Her and her brother, it says, sister and brother, went to look for it. Man accused my son and blatantly attempted to take his phone. My son caught him in the act and pushed him away. The pickpocketer taunted him, saying, "It's a bad night for your family," becoming aggressive, and he had accomplices who joined in, and the bouncers arrived quickly, but one took my son from behind, doing a choke hold. I think it says hold. I can't read it, it's tiny. And caused him to become unconscious, allowing the assailants to hit him. Son received bruising, eye energy. Management were unhelpful, later claiming they had no CCTV. We could keep going. There's some, like a great night, great atmosphere. Staff, I suppose. Staff probably needed someone to leave something good. Carol G says, very dangerous place to go. Bouncers are very dodgy. I watched them beat a guy till he was knocked out, took his jewelry and threw him on the curb like a piece of meat. Horrible thing to a waitress. He didn't fight back once. Drinks are watered down and overpriced. Worst place. Stay away. I could keep reading. I'll invite you to do your own research. So I was like, let's look up jumping jacks. So I just went to jumping jacks gallery. And I was like, okay, so, I'm sorry if I've had my face behind that the whole time. New set, forgive me. I'm like, okay, just their normal gallery. This is on TripAdvisory for jumping jacks. Oh, lovely couple. Hi, sweetheart. What the hell is that? OMG. Jumping jacks. And that's on their site. Wow. Isn't that's so interesting how jumping jacks and Sugar Reef are right next to each other. Remember when Brandon was fighting? Let's watch that for a minute. Okay. We're on the straight. Yep, yep. See, he's right in front of Jumping Jacks and Sugar Reef. So, let's talk for a minute. If Jay actually was in better condition in all the footage that where he's drinking that bottle at and all that, and that is Sugar Reef's right there by Jumping Jacks, could he have gotten spiked there, then went to Papagayo's? Is that where Jay got spiked? It's highly likely. Think about how Rocky can't even hold his head up. Was he spiked too? Was him and Jay sharing that Hennessy? And it was spiked because all these people are talking about it being spiked. It really makes me ask that question and wonder. So, sorry if my face was in that the whole time. I wanted to just say, the other thing I wanted to look at was the update from Central Club.
Update on the 2 videos that AYUB'S sent during this podcast.
Yeah, 2 bottles there. That one. Headshot.
So the first video he sent us was during the interview, and he told me this video was when they pulled up at the villa, Rocky, AYUB and Jay. The video is Rocky out cold in the passenger seat with Jay behind.
How would we know that? It's blurred.
AYUB laughing, saying, "That's 2 bottles of Henny to the head." So when I put this out and said, look, we've got an exclusive video, a lot of the community started assuming it was a video of actually Jay in the car. So I asked...
We never see Jay up in Masca after all this promise of having Jay on video. All you have is a recording that we can't even hear Jay's accent even in that. And some people are claiming they're hearing 3 voices on that. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Are you hearing 3 voices on that little clip? I'll be playing it for you in just a minute. Let's see what he has.
The other videos we could put in. He then sent me this video. So you see, this video here really brings up a lot of emotions. I think it's really sad to see Jay loving his life, drinking a bottle of Hennessy. And that's the coincidence here that
he's right there.
Quite strange. He's actually drinking a bottle of Hennessy, and then the second video, you hear Jay talking about that's what 2 bottles of Hennessy does, lad. Now, is Jay just a well-known Hennessy drinker, and he uses that in his vocabulary, or did Rocky, AYUB, and Jay drink a bottle of Hennessy together? I don't know, but I would like to know your thoughts. Does this prove anything? And do you think that AYUB is innocent and has nothing to do with Jay Slater's passing?
Oh, please. Just whatever. So, there's a lot of red flags about this, Sugar Reef, and that is where Jay is chugging from that bottle of Hennessy. Rocky's passed out. That's the only evidence we have. He looks dead. Maybe we have a fill-in Rocky. The other one actually passed away from one of the bottles, and maybe Jay passed away from the other. I don't know, but is that where Jay got spiked so that he was so off his face in Papagayo? I just find that interesting. The other thing is, I want to really look at this video of Rocky.
You know what I mean? Like, there was things I was watching the other day. A lady on TikTok was saying, we've come back and from my car, we bundled him into another car. Furthermore, if you don't mind me showing you that video where...
See, that's allegedly Rocky.
Yeah, 2 bottles there. That one. Headshot. He looks like someone done a hit. Through the window. This was.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying,
Okay, hold on. Nice and slow. What am I seeing right here? What am I seeing right there? That doesn't make sense to me right there. And why blur out Rocky's face unless there's something behind Rocky that's showing through they don't want seen? Because we've all seen Rocky. All right, let's pull up a little tool here. What is this right here? So here's here. Let's do this. So here's the driver's seat right here. What is this? Looks like an arm and a sleeve or something. There's something here. I just don't know what it is. Let's brighten it slightly. Now I can see it. I just don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know what that is. Is there another person here? Okay, let's go back and watch the video. We're going to save this little clip. We'll put it down here. Let's go back. Let's get to that clip in the car. Wherever it is. Okay. I'm just wondering, what in the world is that? See, it almost looks like a hand right there where my mouse is. I'm going to go backwards real slow. What the heck am I seeing? Tell me what I'm seeing. Okay, let's take a picture of this. Now let's paste it on top. And let's just see when we look at the whole car. See, this entire part is blocked out. There's a reason why this back seat is blocked out. I truly believe it's not just to hide Rocky's identity. There's something back here reflecting on this window. To see that. Is that an arm with a tattoo? So here's the size of an arm. Whoop. Sorry, guys. Is this an elbow? And is this a watch? Is this a person's face in the shadow like they're getting up to get out? Is this a tattoo on an arm? Are they reaching over here to hold the armrest to get out? Is this an elbow? It's just weird. This is blurred out way over here too. All right. So you guys, let me shrink this up a little bit. We're going to get into this little part. I've been requested by Streamline Entertainment to work on this project. And so this comes from Streamline Entertainment with Marvin and Allie, and not Facebook Allie. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Streamline Entertainment, it's Marvin speaking. We're going to get straight into a video. This is by TikToker Gospel One. I'm gonna have a quick look at the video in full first, then I'll go back and comment on it.
That avoids a copyright. I'm just waiting for Marvin to come in. Okay, let's stop it for a minute. Right there. So what everybody's wondering is, let me stop this one. Everybody's wondering is if, and I'm going slow, if this person is Ahab, and they're wondering, they're asking me if I can see or do a better job of showing this, and it's got what appears to be maybe a person kneeling on the dock. All right, let's start this over. So this is the one I got. So the arrow is pointing to what they think is Jay. And the other guy that just leaned over in what appears to be white would be Ahab. Okay. They're circling him. Or what appears they think is Jay. And they say, you know, the head is moving. And then this person and this other guy right here, they're bending over towards this. And you have another person here. So, what I want to show you is, let me see if I can do this. This boat has a place that it is roped, is tied to, and this is the rope that is tied to the pier. And you'll watch, if this was Jay, his head would disconnect, because this never, it isn't Jay's head. This is actually like the eye of a hook, if you will, on the boat to be able to tie your rope to. All right? So that's what they're messing with. And you can see it actually moves exactly with the boat. So at one time they do look connected, but then as you see here, they disconnect completely. Jay couldn't, his head can't come off and go a foot away and the body still stay there. So if you really review this, you can see what it appears to be is that this is this boat tie, and you can see it stays in movement with the boat. So I don't know who this guy is. Does he look like Ahab? Well, there's a lot of guys that look like Ahab. Cryptid Ghost platform dismantled in blow to organized crime. Dozens of people have been arrested in an international police operation in connection with the modified smartphones, which sold for around 1,200 euros. An encrypted communication platform called Ghost, which was allegedly used to traffic rugs, laundry money, and order KILLINGS's, has been dismantled. The international operation led to the arrest of 51 people, including 38 in Australia, 11 in Ireland, 1 in Canada, and 1 in Italy, belonging to the Sacra Corna Unita Mafia group, according to Europol. Australian police said they have prevented 50 people from being KILLED'd, kidnapped, or seriously hurt by monitoring threats among 125,000 messages and 120 video calls since March. Quote, we allege hundreds of criminals, including Italian organized crime, motorcycle gang members, Middle Eastern organized crime, and Korean organized crime have used Ghost in Australia and overseas to import illicit rugs and order KILLINGS's, said Australian Federal Police Deputy Commissioner Ian McCartney. A drug lab in the country was dismantled while weapons, drugs, and over 1 million euros or pounds, I don't know at this point, in cash were seized worldwide. Quote, this was truly a global game of cat and mouse, and today the game is up. The Europol's Deputy Executive Director, Jean-Philippe Lecouffe, said, and no, I don't think I got that name right. The platform, which was used by thousands of people across the globe, gained popularity among criminal organizations for its advanced security features, with over 1,000 messages exchanged a day across the network. Users could buy the tool anonymously with an option to send a message followed by a specific code, which Ahab talked about the code in Roman, right? Which would result in the self-destruction of all messages on the target phone. The app's alleged administrator, Young, or Jung, I think it's Young, Young, 32, appeared in a Sydney court on Wednesday facing charges including supporting a criminal organization and benefiting from proceeds of crime. He has not yet entered pleas and will be held in custody until his next appearance in November. Police allege Young developed the app specifically for criminal use in 2017 using a network of resellers to offer specialized handsets, I just spit, to criminals around the world. The modified smartphone sold for around 2,350 AU or 1,200 euros, pounds, I don't know, which included a 6-month subscription to Ghost and tech support. Yours executive director, Catherine D. Boley, called the platform, quote, a lifeline for serious organized crime. Today we have made it clear that no matter how hidden criminal networks think they are, they can't evade our collective efforts, she said. The operation involved cooperation from authorities worldwide because servers were found in France and Iceland, while the company's owners were located in Australia. And assets were discovered in the U.S. It was conducted with the help of authorities from Australia, Canada, France, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, and the Netherlands, Sweden, and the U.S. as part of a broader commitment to combat global organized crime. Europol says further disruption of illegal activities and more arrests are expected as the investigation continues. So, that, my lovely Luz, is good news. And is that how Jay got spiked? Did Jay, because he looks in a lot better condition, it would make more sense. And Ahab even said he was hooking up with them, right? And everything that we've heard and read and seen, the horrific pictures of what happened in OMG. What? I mean, seriously. Let me know what your thoughts are below. Now, later today, or later in the evening, I will be doing a live over on our other channel, our second channel, which is 1111 Crime Story. And that link is pinned down below if you would like to go live. And we just have an open discussion about all the stuff in the Jay Slater case. Until I see you again, I thank you for all your wonderful support. And with that, my lovelies, I pray for justice for Jay.